Hi everybody, I'm Alex.
And I'm Sam.
Welcome to Unit 16. This unit is called Climbing Everest on a Bike. Now, many of my regular students will already be aware of the fact that I love biking. You may also be familiar with the Greek myth of Sisyphus, who was condemned to roll a boulder up and down the same mountain for the rest of eternity. Doesn't exactly sound like my idea of fun, but apparently there are a bunch of cyclists who think that this kind of endurance test sounds positively fun.
Endurance.
There is this new craze going around known as Everesting, which is basically where cyclists will go up and down a mountain or a hill over and over again until they have replicated the height of Mount Everest. This titanic endeavor is the latest endurance test craze. Titanic.
So, I mean, there are some pros, obviously. However, doing that all day will result in you being quite corpse-like. So, I don't know, yeah, these cyclists are quite mad indeed.
Corpse.
Before that, Everesting was only reserved for the more hardcore or crazy cyclists, as we said. Now, there is a website called everesting.cc, which recorded the successful challenges of Everesting, and it only had about 5,000 people that had actually done it. But over the course of the months post-lockdown, this has kind of enticed people to take up the challenges. They can't compete in these competitions, right? So actually training for Everesting solitary has become much more appealing to everybody.
Solitary. Are you a fan of riding bikes?
I love riding bikes, yeah.
Do you own a bike here?
I don't own a bike here in South Korea. I used to really enjoy riding back in England a lot. We have a lot of good bike trails, right?
You do?
But here in South Korea, no. I've never actually ridden a bike, yeah.
Oh, you're missing out, dude.
Yeah, I know.
Now, there's wonderful trails here. There's a trail that goes all the way from Incheon down to Busan. I did that in 2018. Was very proud of myself, and honestly, breathtaking. The whole way there is absolutely breathtaking. What about things like marathons or triathlons? Have you ever tried something like that?
I have. The one I took part in, I don't want to say it's embarrassing, but it's a very short marathon. I think it was 5K. Maybe not even that.
Yeah, that's not a marathon.
Yeah, it wasn't that. Do you know, it was the color run.
Oh yeah, I know the color run.
It's where people throw around powders of paint and pretend to be all pretty and take a bunch of Instagram photos. Nice. So I did not really have a good time doing that. That is the only marathon I've ever partaken in.
That's it for the preview. We'll see you back here for the review.